Today I am going to give a small lecture on Kirchhoff law. It's Kirchhoff rules they may call. Here, see there are several resistance, several what is that here? Lot of conductors meeting at a point. Okay, meeting at a point. Each conductor has a resistance. Say R1, different resistance R2, R3, R4, and R5. Right now what I take is the current entering the junction. I take it as a positive I1. This is also I2 entering the junction. I3 it is leaving the junction. I4 and I5. Now this is called node, junction or node. The junction or node. Now Kirchhoff current law. Kirchhoff current law. Statement. It states that, see here, statement I'll write later. Now here what? Current entering the junction, positive. Here also entering the junction, positive. Here it is leaving the junction, negative, positive, negative leaving the junction. This is equal to 0. In other words, here what? Algebraic sum of, how to read this? Algebraic sum of, this is what? Algebraic sum of current at the junction or at node is equal to 0. This is the first law or current law, Kirchhoff current law or first law. Now if I put this side, you write I1 plus I2 plus I4 equal to I3 plus I5. In other words, sum of the current entering the junction equal to sum of the current leaving the junction. Understood? Just I'll write the statement, both the statement. See, I have written it. The algebraic sum of current at the junction or node equal to 0. The statement, or sum of the current entering the junction is equal to sum of the current leaving the junction. This they may ask you state and explain Kirchhoff current law. State and explain Kirchhoff current law. Statement 1 mark and explanation is 1 mark. 2 marks they'll ask you. Or they may ask you state Kirchhoff current law. Another thing, Kirchhoff voltage law. That is Kirchhoff voltage law. This is the second law. They may ask you separately state and explain. See, one thing remember, if you have a battery, right, a resistor, positive to negative, current flows here, coming like this. Then you are having a high potential, lower potential. Positive high potential and lower potential. Suppose positive to negative, it is going from positive to negative, it is going. R is a resistor, current is flowing this direction. Therefore what? Current is flowing here. Current into resistance, if it flow here, positive to negative, potential decreases. Potential decreases when it goes from positive to negative. When current flow from positive to negative, potential decreases. Now I'll write like this. See, suppose this is one battery, right? Here I'll write like this, battery. Now current I'm writing like this, I. Current flowing from here, positive to negative. Positive to negative, this R is a resistance. Here I'll put some resistance. I, R, it is negative. Suppose I put like this, right? This is one junction, this is another junction. Junctions all are junctions only. Here some resistor, here a resistor and a battery. Here some resistor and a battery. Here I'll put a battery here, a resistor. Here resistor alone. That is arbitrarily I am going to put. Here I'll write R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. Now here E1, E2 and E3, there are 3 batteries, cells are there, 3 cells. Now you are writing arbitrarily the current, which direction you want. Suppose I am sending from positive to negative, current goes I1. Here it is I2, see how it is coming here. I2, I3, I4, different direction, I5. You write like that, whatever way, different direction, because each EMF are different. This is a network. This is called loop. This is called a loop, right? Mesh or loop, we call this is a mesh or a loop. Now what I do, this, see, I am going to write like this. That means whatever I take this way, it is going to be positive. See, in the entrance exam it has a different meaning here, but in the examination for final exam you write like this. Final exams, what you have to write, see, I am taking this direction. Look, current into current. If I go like this, anti-clockwise direction, if I take as a positive, if I take anti-clockwise as a positive, current into resistance, I1 or one voltage, no, current into resistance voltage, positive, it is going positive. Here it is going against the current, is it not? See, you are going along the current, this direction, but now you are going against the direction, therefore minus you write it. Minus, what you write? I2, R2, then you are going against again, minus I3, R3, then along. See, this is, you are going along this direction, I4, R4, against I5, R5, that is equal to. If you are going like this, is it not? Now this equal here, whenever you put equal, then you think. See, remember, positive to negative, remember negative, remember this, positive negative for EMF, negative to positive, positive. That way I remember here in this case. After putting equal, see, I am going from what? This side I am going this direction, no? Negative to positive, positive. That is what? E1. Again what? You are going from this side. Which one? You are going. What is that? Positive to negative, negative. See, here negative to positive, positive. Positive to negative, negative. That is E2. And coming like this again, positive to negative, negative. Understood? Now what is this quantity? This quantity is called algebraic sum of. How to do this? The algebraic sum of product of current and the resistance of each branch equal to algebraic sum of EMF present in the various branches of a closed circuit. This you have to write in a sentence. Okay. Look, statement. What is this? The algebraic sum of. What is this? What is this? Algebraic sum of algebraic sum of. What is product of current and resistance, current and the resistor, resistance of the respective branch, respective each branch, now each respective branch is equal to, if you want to consider, equal to the, again what is this, algebraic sum of the electromotive force EMF present in the various branches of a closed circuit. This statement 1 mark and explanation 1 mark. Right? They'll ask a statement 1 mark. See, for whenever you come for the entrance exam, for entrance exams or most of the book, when you go for engineering, they'll give in a different way. Look, whenever you're going from positive to negative, potential decreases. This is not. See, you are not. If you observe this, you are going to get confused. Therefore, I am not teaching that. But those who are, if you are thoroughly understood, don't listen this. If you want to know for the knowledge sake, I'll tell you. But if you learn this deeply, this you will forget. But anyway, I'll tell you. See here how it is happening now. Here I have written the final result. Actually, it happens like this. From positive, it is going from positive to negative. Going from positive, no, potential decreases. Therefore, I1, R1 potential decreases. Next, you are going against the wave, against the flow. Therefore, plus I2, R2. You are against the flow here. I3, R3. Then again what? Towards the decreases, no. I4, R4, because you are swimming along the wave, along the the flow. This is again the flow. This is called flow, no. No, you are against the flow. I5, R5. Again you come back. Don't put equal. You should not put equal here. Again what? E1 I'll start. I'm going from negative to positive. Negative to positive I'm going. You are improving, right? E1. Again here what? Positive to negative. Your characters are changing from positive to negative. Decrease in character. Then again what? Here negative to positive. E3. Now what I do is equal to 0. That means algebraic sum of the voltage. These are all voltages, no? Equal to 0. In engineering, other things they'll give like this. Then you send this side, then multiply throughout by minus. If you multiply throughout by minus, what will happen? This become plus, this become minus, this become plus, this become plus, this become minus, this become plus, this become minus. When you send that side, what will happen? Tell. I1, R1 minus I2, R2, this you are going to get. If it goes that side, E1 plus E2 plus E3. This is actually happening. But this is, you don't bother. You concentrate on this only. Okay? But when you read the textbook or IIT books and almost all of the engineering book, they are following the concept. This is the concept wise. But directly you can solve the problems on this. Now, another question they will ask you, what is that? Derive the expression. This is important. Derive the expression for balance condition for Wheatstone network. Derive the expression for, this is a very, very important question. Often they keep asking, right? This I will do in the next class. Okay? This, therefore, these two law statement and do it perfectly. Do the statement, state and explain. You are going to get surely got 3 marks on this. And derive the condition for, expression for bits on network, I'll do in the next class.